Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to my channel. My name is Tony. I am Tony the Makeup Lover. If you're new, thanks for stopping by. If you're returning, thanks for coming back. I've been missing, a little under the weather, but I'm here today and going to do a look. So, on my channel, I can create a lot of chaos and creativity. Most of the time, chaos. And if there's something that you're interested in, sit back, relax, get a cup of coffee. I have mine steaming hot, still smoking, in my little purse cup. And we're going to get started. I am going to use the Glamlite Scooby Doo palette. I was going to use something else with it, but I think I'm going to try to use it by itself. The colors do not have names, they have numbers, which is even better for me because I don't have to try to say what the names are. This is the color story. As you can see, I'm wearing a little bit of orange color, but even with that, I'm going to start with this. I'm going to start with that color as a transition shade. I've already primed my eyes. I primed them with Glamlite icing in the shade Buttercream. And I set them just with the powder. This is by Juvias Place, and it is in the shade Kalahari. Just your basic setting powder. So, let me get a brush. I'm going to start with this Give Me Glow brush in the number 322. See, I almost dropped my phone playing around. This is what it looks like. Let me see if I can move that so I don't spill this into my palette. Because the girl is clumsy. Put that right there. Okay. As you can see, this is just your basic brown color. I just looked. I don't have anything to darken up this corner with, so I still may have to pull something else. Well, I guess I could just leave the corner not being dark. But I just like the way that that shapes my eyes. Okay, so I'm going, let me pat this in first so that I can get it laid down. And then we'll come back and blend it in some. It's a pretty brown. Okay, the next color I'm going to go into is this kind of orangey color. I'm going into that next. The only thing I have on my face is I put some lip gloss on, and it is Juvias Place. It is something peach. You can see I use it all the time. Look how it's almost empty. And I have my face primer, or not face primer, face moisturizer, which is number 7. And this is actually the advanced night cream, but It was sitting here, so this is the one that I put on. So, what in the world? Okay, let me just stick that right there. Let's go into that color. I'm going to use the same brush that I was using previously. Ooh, this is bright. Let me tap that off a little bit. When I say I never know what I'm going to do until I sit down. Trust to believe, I don't. I just basically kind of look at what I'm wearing for the day and think about a palette that may or may not have some of those colors in it, and I pull it. Nothing planned out, just Tony sitting down being creative. It's not as bright on the eye, at least I don't think, as it is in the palette, because it's bright on that palette. Like, super bright. Trying to think how I can darken it up. Well, this has a little bit of a reddish burgundy color in there in the top. See that little red stripe? So maybe I'll use this little red color to darken that up some. Let me put some more of that brown on, and then I'm going to go into this red and try to darken it up some. Create a color. Okay. I'm going to get a smaller brush. This brush is a Give Me Glow number 630. I'm going to go into this color, this reddish color, and try to darken up that outer corner. Let's see what happens. It's going to either work or it's not going to work. So let's see. It may work. Okay. That's what I'm going to roll with. I don't have to dig a black out from anywhere, because that was going to be my next thing. Not too bad. I was clearing out some pictures last night because my phone is near capacity. I really need to clean stuff out. But anyway, I was cleaning out some pictures last night, and I looked at some of the makeup looks that I've done in the past, and I was like, what were you thinking? You thought it was cute at the time, but I was sitting there questioning myself last night, like, really? Did you wear that out? And I know my looks are not for everybody. They're not everybody's cup of tea, but it shouldn't be everybody's cup of tea. Because if everybody liked you, probably doing something wrong. Because not everybody's going to like you. Okay, I think that's going to be it for the matte. I'm going to get a sip of my coffee first. Then I'm going to put some of this Jcat All About That Base Glitter Primer on my lid so that I can put some of the shims on. AKA shimmers that I call shims. But okay. Ooh, this is almost empty. Look at that. What am I going to do when it's empty? I'm going to get some more. Now this, for those of you that do not know, it is a glitter primer. It's to help with the shimmers. This is stickier than your normal eyeshadow primer that you originally put on. If you don't like using your fingers, use a brush. I have no problems with using my fingers because I can wash them. And I keep a baby wipe sitting here just for that purpose. Okay, let's see which of the shims I'm going to go into first. I think I'm going to start with this one, and then I'm going to go into this one and this one. Let's see where it takes us. That's pretty copper color. That's really pretty. Look how much I have on my eye and look how much I still have on my finger. And it's stained. So in other words, it has a burgundy-ish pink undertone, because that's the color that my finger turned. Okay. Kind of want to go into that lighter orange color, the second color that I mentioned. Yeah, we already know that that was lighter. Gives a little variation when I turn my face. Ooh, this is kind of bright. But if I didn't do something that was unusual, I wouldn't be me. And I'm me all day, every day. Get my Milani Make It Last spray. If you get fallout, it wipes off. It's makeup. Okay, I'm going to use, this is a Give Me Glow brush. It is in the number 1031. It's a flat brush. I'm going into that light beige color. I'm going to spray that. I have a fold here that drives me insane every time I put makeup on. But let's see if it behaves itself today. Try not to take it too far up into that fold. See that fold right there? Drives me insane. Okay, that's not too bad today. I guess that's kind of what happens when you take your time. Let's see if I can take my time and do the same thing over here without messing it up. That's not too bad. At least I'm saying that now. I mean, look back at this picture months from now and be like, what are you doing, Tony? Truthfully, Tony does the most. Let me get a smaller brush. I'm going to go back into that first, this color. I'm telling you, you be doing the most. Okay, I'm going to get that fluffier brush and just try to blend that in. Okay. This is going to be the look. Even though I did extra, I'm trying not to do too extra. I'm going to remove the tape. When I remove the tape, you can see, I put this tape here for those of you that don't know. It gives me a sharper edge on my eyeshadow. Keep it from going way out here. Any fallout you get, a little baby wipe. Just use it to clean up the fallout mess that you make. Okay. I am going to pop off camera, do the rest of my face, and I'll be back with you in just a moment. Okay, I am back, and let me tell you the rest of the stuff that I have on my face. So, let's start with overall face primer. This is Pore Blur by Makeup Revolution. So it's the face primer that I have on. Color corrector is by Hard Candy. Concealer is Juvias Place in the number 15. Contour stick is Juvias Place in the shade Namibia. Some of these things are my everyday staples, so if you're returning, you already know that. If you're new, some things I just use all the time. Foundation is CoverGirl Healthy Elixir in the shade Golden Tan, which I've had forever. Powders are by One Size, Ultra Pink, and Sweet Honey. Ultra Pink is what I use under the eye to brighten that up, and Sweet Honey is what I use on the rest of the face. For blush, I'm using Juvias Place, the Saharan Blush Volume 2. This palette is old. I've hit pan in that one, so I use it. But I use this shade that's in it, and it is called Tau, T-A-U. So that's the shade from that. Highlighter, I'm using Glamlite's Halloween 2 highlighter. It's has an orange, can't turn this and get it out without breaking it. That's the highlighter. It's like this orange. It has a lip kit that comes with it too, but I didn't use the lip kit today. I used something different. Bronzer is NYX Buttermilk Bronzer in the shade Do Butter. It's the color. Bottom eyeliner is Miss Rose. It is in a black. If you're not used to eyeliner running, don't use this because it runs and you have to be able to control it. First time I used it was a hot mess. Upper eyeliner is by Glamlite. It's the calligraphy pen. It has a felt tip to it. It's a black. Look what I just did. Told you every day I do something. I had it everywhere. Eyeshadow primer is Glamlite in Icing in the shade Buttercream. And again, Jcat All About That Base Glitter Primer is what I use for the shimmers. For my mascara, I'm using One Size Fantasize Mascara. It's just your basic black. For the lips, I use this Colourpop pencil. Wrong one. I use this Colourpop pencil to line my lips. It's kind of a burgundy-ish brown color. So that's what I line my lips with. And then I came back with this Clarity Cosmetics lip shade in the color Tropical Sunset. This she gave to me. I ordered something and it came as a free gift. It also came with this purple one too, which is Space Rain. I don't think this is available anymore because she did just start doing new lip shades, but yeah, she gave me that one. So that's what's on the lips. And I think that's, you've already know, Scooby Doo palette by Glamlite. Shade Color Story. And I think that's it. This is going to be the look. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Tell me why you didn't like it. Just don't be nasty about it, because there's no need. Oh, you put this away before I end up losing it too. Okay, and as usual, you guys have a blessed day. And thanks for tuning in. And until I see you next time, toodles.